4 pedestrians have been hit and killed by cars in the Treasure Valley this year. Out of those 4 pedestrian deaths, Boise police responded to one of them. So how do these numbers compare to previous years? News Channel 7's Jude Binkley spoke with Boise police about how these collision numbers are trending. Jude?
Well, Doug, last year there were no fatal collisions with pedestrians in Boise, and overall the number of pedestrians killed in crashes in Boise has been trending downward since 2017. Now, despite that trend, Boise police say they've seen a slight uptick over the last year or two in total collisions in the city.
We're seeing a slight increase in the last year or two in collisions total in the city of Boise, which seems to be in line with the growth that we're seeing in the city of Boise too.
Kyle Wills is a motor officer in BPD's traffic unit. He says more people means more cars, which means more car crashes. But that's not all.
Some of it is going to be from growth, and then some of it is we just have so much going on in our cars right now that we do see distraction from drivers on the roadway, whether that's a pedestrian crash or a regular crash or even just driving down the road. We are seeing more of those distractions in and around cars, and so that's certainly going to be a contributing factor as well.
There were 42 car collisions involving pedestrians and 74 involving bicycles in Boise last year, but those crashes involving people are still a fraction of the total number of crashes in the city.
We have in excess of 3,000 crashes a year. In 2022, it was over 3,000 wrecks in the city of Boise, and 42 of those were pedestrian crashes. So it's a small percentage. Of course, anything more than zero is not good.
Officer Wills says police respond to the most pedestrian-related crashes in high-concentration areas like downtown. They also see more bicycle collisions because there are more bikes on the roads and they travel at faster speeds. BPD says the best way to avoid a crash is simple: obey the rules of the road. That applies to everyone.
We see from pedestrian and bicycle and vehicle crashes, there's a mixed bag there of what we're seeing as far as violations or what caused the crash. It is sometimes the driver's fault, sometimes it's the bicyclist's fault, and sometimes it's the pedestrian's fault. So yes, it's really a mix there, and we want everybody to be as safe as they can so they can get home to their family at the end of the day, but that requires all of us following those rules of the road.
Now, Officer Wills also says it's important for drivers to be engaged when they're behind the wheel and focus on the road and put in any distractions away when you get in the car. Now, nationwide pedestrian deaths totaled 7,485 in 2021, hitting a 40-year high, according to a report by the Governor's Highway Safety Association.
Everyone's got to be careful whether walking, riding a bike, or in the car. Jude, thank you very much.